Alright, sorry about that. I just have to do something. Yeah. 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 Yeah, you have mental illness. You just like, dude, I'm a mental illness. I'm there in the head. I'm not 100% there in the head. I have psychosis, schizophrenia, obviously. Yeah. Because gatekeepers are wicked people. They fucked up my brain. My mind's a mess, yeah. So if you panic about something you think about, you could feel like coming out, yeah. If I have a panic about thinking a thought, I could feel it coming out, obviously. Because I have anxiety issues, obviously. Yeah. That's why I had to shut the camera off, because I felt like coming out, guys. I had to relax myself. All right, you're fucked up in the head. Yes, I am. I have a mental illness, man. Yeah. Yeah. work on the 3D, and yeah, I will. After I rake the front and backyard and I get my money, I'll work on the unique, and I'll show you guys my snippet of the unique, obviously. I'll show you the snippet of their unique. Yeah. So it'll be long. I'll talk for maybe 30 minutes. I'm done. So I made like a 37 video. That's good enough for you guys, right? Yeah. Not that I gotta work on the lawn. Yeah. Gotta work on the lawn, obviously. Take me like an hour and a half to do that, to clean to rake the front and backyard, like an hour and a half. I got $25 for I can get 240s and 25 pack of smokes. Tomorrow I get paid at Dinties. Yeah. 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 So you usually live life. I mean, you usually live life, man. Only that $1 billion house, yachts, everything, man. All right, if you just wanted to write books, if you just support, you actually would. So yeah, if you don't want to start be a movie star, you just want to write books, you can write your books, and I'll do my. VJ will tell me, yeah, I'll do my music. VJ will do her music, obviously. But writing books is a bit boring. Yeah, being a movie star is my dream with VJ, obviously. That's my dream. I want to turn Xanus into a movie. That's my dream, obviously. That's my dream. Obviously, that's my dream with VJ, obviously, right? Turn Xanus into a movie. Yeah. So that's why the gatekeepers uh, gave you the mental illness. Yeah, the gatekeepers gave me mental illness because they fried my brain. Obviously, they knocked me out with a rock. And I believe they hammered my head too when I was a kid. Obviously, yeah. I remember my older brother. He knocked me out with that rock. Obviously, I now know why he knocked me out. I'm like, why did he knock me out with that rock? To wipe my memory of Victoria Justice and me being gone. I had the keys, and I had brain damage. That's why I was dumb at school. And getting knocked out with a rock can cause brain damage and mental illness, obviously. Yeah, I wanted to fuck up your brain. That way you lose memory of Victoria Justice and you're stupid in school. And we want to fuck up your mind and give you a mental illness, obviously. But even though I have a mental illness, obviously, and I'm not that smart of a guy, the gift my father gave me still stayed. So I was able to write my master's. That's what I was saying, obviously. But could you imagine how much better Xanus would be had I not been dumb? If I was intelligent, Xanus would even be better than what I written. It probably wouldn't be as raw. It'd be even better, obviously. As volume 3 is a little bit raw when you read it, obviously. I almost spoiled for you. Still a masterpiece, though. My favorite volume. Let's see. So the gatekeepers damaged the brain. Of course they did. I did research online. Yeah, if you get knocked out with a rock, you could lose memory. You can become stupid, and it can cause mental illness. Obviously, that's why I have mental illness. The gatekeepers are wicked people. Obviously, he's like, yeah, they're wicked people. Yeah, they fucked up my brain. My brain's a mess, man. But you don't know. Yeah, your brain's a mess, man. You have a mental illness, Ivan. Like, why you even feel like coming out randomly, man? That's your brain's fucked up, Ivan. Yeah, it is. You're fucked up, Ivan. Yeah, obviously. And you think psychotic thoughts. That's what psychosis is. Psychosis can make you think psychotic thoughts and everything. So I have a mental illness, obviously. I'm there in the head, but I'm a bit fucked with the head, guys. Yeah. Gatekeepers are wicked people, obviously. Yeah, Ivan has a healthy brain. He's a smart kid. Dumb him down, wipe his Victoria Justice, fuck up his brain, man. Knock him out with a big rock, hammer his head, like fuck up his brain. So you wipe his Victoria Justice and him being God, him having the keys. And he's dumb and he can't own a brand, obviously, because they're wicked people, man. That's why my father protected me. Yeah, you may dumb down his brain, but the gift is still there. God's kept the gift. The creative gift was still there. I was able to write my novel. My amazing novel also was Xanus, right? Yeah. Yeah, I see the difference in you, Ivan. Victoria Justice doesn't have a mental illness. She's just addicted to sex. She's a whore, but she doesn't have a mental illness. With Ivan, you have a mental illness. You don't have a healthy brain, but you're not addicted to sex. No. You see the difference, right? One has a healthy brain, but is addicted to sex. BJ is a whore. The other person does not have a healthy brain. He has a mental illness, but he's not addicted to sex. You see the difference, right? Alright, you addicted to sex? No, man. I can stay a virgin for the next 30 years, no problem. Easily, I can stay a virgin for the next, 20, 30 years. And whereas VJ can't go one day without banging the guy. Obviously, but Victoria Justice has a healthy brain, obviously. She's healthy, obviously. Yeah, my brain's healthy. Yeah, Victoria Justice has a healthy brain. The gatekeepers didn't do anything to VJ's brain, but they did something to my brain because they're wicked people. They knock me out with a rock, and like, they're fucking wicked people, man. Oh. All right, did you always have a mental illness? Yeah, even before I knew I had the keys, I also had a mental illness too. I thought I had like herpes for 8 years. So that's part of my mental. I was depressed about that. I thought I had an STD. I thought, you know what I'm saying. I thought I was going to Hollywood. Like, you know what I'm saying. I have a mental illness, obviously. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, but the gift still stayed, man. God gave me the gift. The gift still stayed. I was able to write my vows as I was in this, and that brand's mine. Gatekeeper's not touching it, man. There we go. You know, Ivan's not touching a dime on my trillions. Yeah, you're also not touching a dime off my planes. I'm not looking there. Yeah, man, money's for me, BJ. It's not for you. I'm gonna tell him, look, man, the money off the book is for me and my wife. It's not for you. You're not touching my money. Zero. There you go. Well, how much money do you make off the book, Ivan? If I just write Zays, I might make my 20, 18 billion off the book. So I'm not gonna let the families take my money, man, when they make their, I don't know, their 80 trillion every year. I'm not gonna let those guys take my money, man. No way. Sarah? Yeah. Will VJ be curious how much money you made? Yeah, she will. Let's say I only write Zays. VJ be like, Ivan, how much money did you make off your Zays? But by the way, why VJ you want to know? She's like, yeah, I made like $18 billion. You made $18 billion off your book? Oh, yeah, she's like, holy shit, we won a lottery that money, Ivan. I know. I man, you made the right choice, man. If I was still our money, I would have been shared with the wolf forever. I know, VJ. You made the right choice, man. Our life would have been destroyed. I saw hell, Ivan. The relationship wouldn't have worked out. Tori doesn't have to see life relationship to work, man. So, Sarah, we can start that film suit's guy's name, and I know. We can do our dream album together. Yeah, to do a dream album will cost me maybe $200,000 to rent the studio and pay the people. No, it costs us maybe a million, a few million five or something like that. Because you have to pay the producers a lot of money, right? They're gonna charge a lot of money, maybe $400,000 to produce your album, 500K. It might cost me a few $1 million, but it's cheap. You can afford it, obviously. I can make Zane's for $3 billion and give Peter Jacksonville gives him the budget for the movies. Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. Today's on November 1st. Yeah. November 1st today. I mean, that's psychotic, man. But like the gates are fucking greedy. Yeah, man. They make their age shown every year and they want to take me out on 18 on my book, man. Fucking crazy, man. Yeah. Yo, I'm envious, man. I don't want you living out life with VJ, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you making those billions. Even when you make like your age show, yeah, I'm a greedy psychopath. Even if you only make 18 billion off your book, I don't want you making that money, Ivan. Because they know $18 billion in my bank is power. I have the keys to the kingdom. The cursed keys to the kingdom, honestly. That's how I open my door. Yeah, Ivan, with $18 million, you can start your film studio. I have better than my Hollywood companies. You can fund your movie for $3 billion. I know. That's why they want me to sell. They don't want me having that power control of VG, honestly, for the movie box office. 4K Blu-ray movie box office, I'm sorry. That's what they want me to sell, obviously. Those are crazy people. Yeah. Yeah. Almost done, guys. Yeah. God, your book is the hope. Yes, my book is the hope, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, if you have the keys, you wrote the book, that's Blades for you. Yes, Blades for me, BG Robinson. I have the keys, I wrote the book. That's Blades for me, BG Robinson. That's why the gates are pissed off, because they know they can't guard it on my ground, honestly. That's why they're pissed off, honestly. Yeah, we can't guard the door on Ivan's brand. We guard the door on BJ's career in Hull. We can't guard the door on Ivan's brand because Ivan did not sell to us. He has the keys. We can't guard the door on that brand because I have the keys, obviously. We can't guard the door on it. Yeah, that's why they're pissed off the gatekeepers. And they go to desperate measures by even trapping innocent man with death, obviously. Yeah. Innocent man. Alright, I'm sorry, man. Even though I know you're innocent, I'm envious. I don't want you being Victoria Justice. No, I want you to be fresh, staying on forever. And I don't want you making those billions. I'm envious. That's how you know, Ivan. It's not just about the power and the control. It's deeper than that. It's an envy they have towards me, VJ, obviously. Because they want to let VJ be worth her billions when she's in Hollywood. She's so out of it. Yeah, Ivan, I let like all these other guys be worth their billions, but I won't let VJ be worth their billions. Yeah, because you have an envy. Yeah, I'm envious. I don't want VJ being that rich. Even when I control her career, I will never let her be a billionaire, Ivan. I'm envious, Ivan. Yeah, that's why I'm not selling to you. I'm not going to have you do like that. Well, yeah, it's for me, VJ. It's not for you. Not touching it. There you go. I'm not going to have you guys do like that. So I'm saying, huh? That's what I say is be the greatest. That's not what we're guys. Anyways, guys, this is Israel. Guys, on the show. It's Abraham. So I got peace on him. So peace out.